I'm going to talk about the emotional effect music has on film. More specifically, how the music affects your own subconscious. Movies have two distinct ways of grabbing your attention: visual and audible. The former is what attracts you through bright, flashy colors or moody gray tones. The latter is less pronounced, and I still believe it has more of an impact. I've been a film buff for most of my life. I was introduced to movies at a very young age, and I just began to develop a certain respect for it. I began to go out of my way to watch movies and see them in a different light than most of my family or friends would, which kind of annoyed them, but I enjoyed the aspects of looking deeper into it. Eventually, it led to me studying a lot of that on my own time, whether it be books or watching video essays like what I'm making now, and it was so intriguing to me. Eventually, when I went to college, I took a class on filmmaking and cinematography, and it was very interesting and I enjoyed it very much. Well, I believe this is what made me figure out. This is how I found out about the subject that I was talking to today. I want to make the point that music accentuates the scene of what is going on at the time. Star Wars: A New Hope has a great scene with a great score that alludes of the journey to come. It's very powerful and moving. That is one of the most memorable scores in all of history, due to how powerful it is. And because of copyright reasons, I wasn't able to show you the full scene. But that left you wanting more. The build-up created this feeling within you that you just wanted to keep it going. The Guardian uses similar scoring techniques, yet completely changes the emotional value. Star Wars has a very orchestral feeling, and so does The Guardian, but as you can see here,
I won't let go! I know!
The Guardian hits the emotional scene much harder with a more somber orchestra feeling, if that makes sense. It works for the context that it's in. I was influenced by a YouTube channel called FilmRiot that led me to believe in the Kuleshov effect and how it makes us perceive what is happening. Alfred Hitchcock's general idea was to take a video of somebody looking off screen and then cutting to a new scene, and depending on what that scene was, it would influence how the viewer saw the person. So if the man was looking at the camera and it cut to a film of a woman or a video of a woman, you would say he was in love with her, or that he lusted for her. Or if he were to be looking into the camera and then it cut to a picture of food, you could say that he was hungry. I believe music alters the intention and perception of what's going on the screen, the same way the Kuleshov effect goes on. Let's say a man is walking or staring intently in one direction. Depending on the music, he could be a hero as the dramatic score rises for him to achieve the occasion, or he could be a villain stalking his next victim, if the music so describes it. My conclusion is that music does have a psychological effect on humans, and movies use this to accentuate their scenes, or make the emotion be conveyed better to the audience. Listen a little more to your movies. You might just have a whole new appreciation for the little things. Thanks to everybody that helped me make this video. This was amazing and I enjoyed every second of it. I want to thank FilmRiot for giving me the ideas that I use in this video. I want to thank my friend Dylan Yanez for making the soundtrack that was going on throughout this video. And I want to thank Star Wars and The Guardian for having two amazing soundtracks that I was able to use for this video. Thank you very much, and please leave some criticisms, and I'd love to hear more about what you think on this subject.